Epic showdown alert. Angelina Jolie obliterates Meghan in a battle of heart versus height. You'll be speechless. Hold on to your seats, folks, because we're diving into the most jaw-dropping TV moment of the decade. Picture a glitzy Los Angeles studio, lights blazing, audience buzzing like a swarm of electrified hornets, cameras roll, tension crackles. In the spotlight are two women world apart. Angelina Jolie, Hollywood's humanitarian titan, a woman who stared down war zones and walked through fire for the voiceless, and across from her Meghan, the social media queen, dripping in glamour, peddling empowerment. With a side of sparkle, their clash on live TV isn't just a debate, it's a seismic event that exposes the raw truth about fake activism and real service. By the end, you'll be screaming, clapping, and rethinking what it means to make a difference. So grab your popcorn, and let's relive the moment Angelina schooled Meghan in a masterclass of grace and grit. Let's paint the scene. It's a balmy LA evening, the kind where the sunset melts into a haze of pink and gold. Outside, the studio palm trees sway. But inside, it's a pressure cooker. The show Late Night Insights, hosted by Alyssa Farah Griffin, a political shark turned TV host, is about to go live. Alyssa knows drama. She's grilled senators and survived D.C. snake pits tonight. She's got a dynamite lineup. Angelina fresh from a humanitarian mission in Syria, and Meghan hyping her new documentary about personal empowerment. The promos scream two queens, one stage unity. In strength, high unity, more like a verbal cage match that'll leave one star standing and the other humbled to dust. The show kicks off with a bang. Theme music blasts, all synth and swagger. Alyssa struts out in a crimson power suit, her smile sharp as a blade. Welcome to Late Night Insights, where we dig into stories that shake the world. The crowd roars. First up, Meghan swaggers, and like she owns the place, her dress a glittering silver number hugs every curve. Heels so high they defy gravity. Makeup flawless, hair cascading in waves. She blows kisses, soaks up cheers, and flashes a megawatt smile. She's here to push her doc. A tell-all about her rise from humble roots to stardom, tackling body positivity, mental health, and clapping back at haters. Alyssa starts soft. Meghan, your documentary's blowing up online. What's the spark behind it? Meghan leans back, legs crossed, all confidence. Alyssa, it's been a journey. I faced trolls, body shaming, betrayal. I want girls to know they can turn pain into power. The audience eats it up. A few shouting slay queen from the back. Meghan's in her element, tossing out buzzwords like self-love, resilience, my truth. It's polished Instagram caption. Perfect. Then the mood shifts. Alyssa pivots, and now a woman who needs no introduction. Actress, director, humanitarian legend Angelina Jolie. The applause is deafening, louder than Meghan's by a mile. Angelina glides in no fanfare, just a sleek black pantsuit that screams purpose. Her hair pulled back, face bare, but those eyes, they burn with stories of war zones, refugee camps, and unbreakable spirit. She hugs. Alyssa nods politely to Meghan, and since the contrast hits hard, Meghan all flash, Angelina all depth. Alyssa dives, and Angelina, you've just returned from Syria, working with refugees. How does that shape your view? The audience leans, and Angelina speaks, her voice soft but heavy. It's humbling. Alyssa, families ripped apart by war, kids with no homes. It reminds me why we must amplify the voiceless. The crowd is silent, hanging on every word. Now hay race with fireworks ignite. Alyssa, sensing a storm brewing, turns to Meghan. Meghan, your doc focuses on personal struggles. How do you see it connecting to global causes? Like Angelina's, Meghan smiles, but it's tight. Absolutely. Alyssa, my stories about resilience that's universal, whether it's online hate or world crises. It's about standing tall. She pauses and adds, I've suffered 2 paparazzi lies, betrayal. It's my own war zone. The studio freezes. Did she just say that? Angelina stays calm, but her eyes flicker like a storm about to break. Alyssa pounces. That's a bold comparison. Angelina, your thoughts. And boom, the match is lit. Angelina turns to Meghan, her tone gentle but razor sharp. I respect your passion, Meghan. Sharing your story can inspire. But let's be clear, suffering varies. Comparing celebrity drama to refugees dodging bombs, that's a leap. The audience murmurs. Meghan bristles. I'm not equating, I'm relating. Pain is pain, right? Angelina doesn't flinch. Pain is relative, but I've held dying children, seen mothers too, starved and nursed, met girls trafficked at ages younger than your career, genocide survivors who scream in their sleep. That's reality for millions. Your platform is huge. Use it wisely not to center yourself. The crowd gasps. Alyssa hides a grin. Meghan smile falters. I to use it. My doc raises mental health awareness. Angelina nods, but presses awareness. Is a start. Action is everything. When did you last visit a refugee camp? Donate beyond a post. True activism isn't a photo op. It's sacrifice. The exchange is electric. Meghan pushes back. I built an empire from nothing. That's activism. Angelina Counters imagine a world where your biggest worry isn't a bad headline, but surviving the night the audience shifts some whispering preach. Alyssa, steering the ship, asks Angelina, how do you stay focused with personal challenges? Divorce health scares Angelina. Answers, her voice pure. Fire, you remember why you started. Your pain is real, but it doesn't compare to voiceless. Use your privilege to serve others, not yourself. She looks at Meghan. I hope your doc helps those it claims to serve. That's what counts. Meghan mumbles thanks, but she's shaking. The applause erupts as they cut to commercial, all for Angelina. Meghan's sparkle dims her perfect plan. Unraveling, Alyssa knows she's got TV gold. This wasn't just a moment. It was a cultural bomb. Let's rewind to understand why it hit so hard. Angelina didn't become a humanitarian overnight. Born in 1975 to John Voight and Markle and Bertrand, her childhood was messy. Parents split. Early mom struggled. Angelina felt lost by her teens. She was modeling, then acting, exploded with Hackers in 1995. Gia in 1998 made her a star. Playing a doomed supermodel, then Girl Interrupted in 2000 snagged her, and Oscar fame came fast. But so did Chaos Marriages to Johnny. Lee Miller, Billy Bob Thornton, that blood-vial necklace, tabloid madness. But 2001 changed everything. Filming Lara Croft in Cambodia, she saw poverty, landmines, orphan kids. She called UNHCR, became a Goodwill ambassador, later special envoy, adopted Maddox from Cambodia, Pax from Vietnam, Zahara from Ethiopia, had Shiloh Knox Vivian. With Brad Pitt, her life blended Hollywood and hardship. Mastectomy in 2013 to prevent cancer. She wrote about it in the New York Times, sparking global health talks. Divorce from Brad in 2016, custody wars. But she kept her kids and causes first. Meghan, think Megan Thee Stallion for this tale. Her path was different. Houston roots mom, a rapper, died in 2019, shot by Tory Lanez. In 2020 trial, in 2022, he was convicted. She spoke on black women's trauma. Her hit Savage WAP, Grammys, her doc, in her words on Hulu, dives into her pain. But critics call it self-serving, less about systemic change. She's donated to HBCU's mental health groups, but it's often tied to her brand. Back to the show post-commercial, Alyssa lightens a mood, but the tension lingers. Angelina shares stories from the field of Syrian camp, where kids drew lost homes. A Congolese woman rebuilding after assault. Each tale lands like a gut punch. Meghan tries to relate. I know trauma. My mom's death hit hard. Valid. But next to Angelina's stories, it feels small as the segment ends. Angelina says authenticity